Hey guys, it's Frojo34, and today we're going to talk about Update 12.0 in the game, the community's reaction, and we're going to talk a little bit about Kabam. My stance on the game is that we're judging the game too soon, and that we need to wait and hold reserve judgment. The things that they said that they were going to work on, that is what they've done. They adjusted the current content, like the new story content, and Alliance Quest, Alliance War, and Arenas. Like, that's what they said they were going to change. And then they said they would focus on Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends, Road to the Labyrinth later on down the road. So I don't understand exactly why people are freaking out about those game modes when they said that they were going to work on them after. Like, that was their next focus, is they were going to go back and tweak those game modes. But I don't see anybody complaining about the new X-Men quest, because I've played it. It's easy. So we haven't even got Alliance Quest and Alliance War. It's still days away. The arena just came out a few hours ago, but yet we're starting boycotts yesterday, a few hours after the update came out, when you haven't even really played the game. You didn't even give it a day. I mean, what's up with that? Like, you're throwing in the towel that easy? It's not good. It's not good. Like, I've never played a game where you take in zero damage consistently. I always thought that was weird. Like, with certain champions, you could take zero damage, but after 2 years of it, I started to be like, I guess this is how it is. So that's kind of like, that's kind of my stance on it, is like, but you did let it be this way for that long. So there does need to be an adjustment. Some of what the community is saying is true. Like, it does need to be a compromise. It does need to be dialed back. I'm not okay with where the game is currently on that stuff, but I'm not on boycott level. Like, let them adjust it. Just freaking talk to them. You don't need to be telling people to go do certain things to get what you want. I mean, just talk. Why can't we just talk? Why can't we just talk? Oh, I know why. Maybe maybe it's because Kabam's not the best at communicating everything. Because I don't think this is all of it. I think, like, there's something missing. I think there's something else coming down the line at some point. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some new items or something, a new system that makes old champions, any champion that you choose, a great champion. That way, instead of not having a specific champion like Scarlet Witch being able to beat everything and run over everything, you can choose champions to be great, to be able to do certain things, and not just a specific champion. Like, you'll be able to take whoever you want. Like, say you took Abomination and you made him like super OP by having these items, or whatever you want to call them, on him. Like on Reddit, like a week ago, people were calling it gear. A long time ago, in the game file, there was artifacts and relics or something, and then they disappeared. And then I played the Chinese game, and they had gear type items in the game. And I said back then when I played the Chinese game, I said I eventually will see some of this stuff that's in the Chinese game coming over to our game eventually at some point. And I think this is that turn towards that. I think it's coming later down the road. They have to get this stuff out done first. It would have been nice if they communicated, be like, hey guys, there's going to be a multi-part update. Things are going to be a certain way for a while. But at the same time, why did you you cranked up everything to where people are so mad right now that they are boycotting you, that they are freaking out and joining together and rising together? I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna learn how to do new things. I'm gonna learn how to use new champions, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to learn to be diversified and use champions that we never used before. Quit relying on Captain America, on Scarlet Witch, on Doctor Strange. Like, that never made sense to me. That's what the main characters everybody used, right? Starlord too. But Starlord's still great. Starlord is still great. I think one of the other YouTubers is posting a video on it later today, or may already have at this point. I don't know. I just woke up, opened some 4-star crystals. Go watch that video, by the way. I got 4-star crystals in that video, so check it out. But yeah, Kabam's not off the hook, guys. It was a lazy update. They could have communicated better. It doesn't look like they did months of testing, but I don't think they also play at the level that we play at, the top players. I think they play their developer accounts where they get everything, and they try out that kind of stuff, and they get everything. So they don't play the game as much and look at things the way we do. That's why I've always said they need a team of gamers that are actually playing the game, top players in the game. They need to hire them constantly and pay them for their opinion on stuff and content. We used to have players in the game that like really tried to beat things in any way possible and try out and go do crazy stuff, like taking Electro into the realm of legends and then just blocking to beat it. That's how people originally did it. Now you can just any old person can go beat it. As long as you can block every once in a while and evade back, you can beat Realm of Legends. Anybody. I mean, there's some YouTuber on YouTube that is horrible at the game, and he recently just did it. I'm not trying to talk bad about it, but he says it all the time. I suck at playing the game. He says it all the time in his videos. He's like, you guys know it. So this isn't nothing new. I'm not trying to hate on him. He knows it. He knows it, right? And he went and beat Realm of Legends. That's how easy it was. That shouldn't be able to be possible. Those rewards should have never been obtainable for that player, because that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a Mount Everest, not an anthill. And we've been kicking the anthill for the last year and a half, 2 years. And everybody's so used to being able to beat everything. That's not how the game was designed to originally be. It was designed to be hard. They added stuff into the game that made it easy, and we got lazy. We all got lazy. We got used to certain champions, and now we're having to go back and learn, or we're just complaining instead of learning and trying to figure stuff out. We're just gonna complain and change it back to the way it was. No, they're not going to. So quit complaining, go play the game, go learn it, and go voice your opinion to Kabam. Tell them, hey, you don't really think this is fair. We're taking too much damage. It needs to be dialed back. It needs to go from 11 down to an 8. Maybe not 0 damage, but maybe 60, 70 damage instead of hundreds and hundreds of damage coming off of you while you're blocking. That's a little ridiculous. There needs to be a compromise. It needs to be toned down a little bit. I get that. So anyways, go out there, play the game, learn the champions. It's a brand new game again, guys. Go learn your champions. Go find out who's good and who you're good with. Some people are going to be good with certain characters, some people aren't. Some people are going to like certain playstyles, some people aren't. I think there's more coming eventually at some point. Let Kabam adjust things. It's been a little over a day since the update now, and people are focusing on complaining and stuff instead of learning how to play, and it's stuff that they said that they were going to work on later, not right now. So let's wait and play what they said they worked on. Alliance Quest, Alliance War, arenas, new story content. That's what they said they were going to adjust down to make it to where it wasn't so difficult for us. So let's go play those. Kabam, y'all are a money grubbing, super hungry company, man. Y'all are a business. Y'all are running this. Y'all have the wheel, and we're just paying and playing and not paying and playing at our level. But right now, people aren't happy. You need to listen to your players. There needs to be a compromise. Things do need to be toned down. Things need to be adjusted to a point. It still needs to be hard. It does not need to be easy to where Joe Schmo can go out here and beat any old content in the game with a specific champion. I think you're headed in the right direction. I think you need to communicate better. I think you need to tell us what's going on in the game. I know you don't want to because you think people are going to freak out, and because that's what people do. People freak out and complain. It's harder to learn. It's harder to figure things out. It's very easy to just go complain. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm complaining about the complaining. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I know this probably isn't going to go over well with the community and whatever. But my thoughts are: go play the game, go learn the game, go learn your champions, and suck it up. Never seen a bunch of crybaby gamers in my life like this. I've played so many freaking games and so many communities. When it gets hard, play harder. Play harder. Learn. Adapt. Evolve. That's what you got to do. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't kill me. I think Kabam sucks. I do. But I don't think we should be boycotting. But that's just me. And you're okay to do what you want to do. Like, I'm totally for it. I'm totally for it. That's what you want to do, boycott it. But I don't think it's gonna end in anything. But that's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm just one person. Y'all are the masses. Y'all are the masses. And the masses eventually, they rule everything. Alright, guys. Peace!